Good morning. Happy Friday. Pat just squeaked in right before the timer was
I was waiting for the countdown timer to start, get things rolling along, and then I just stopped my little funky dancing when it popped up. I'm like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
dude,
Welcome. Hello, doll. How you doing out there, Joe?
happy, good to see you, Joe."
Are you dry this morning? Meaning coffeeless on the lap.
Not drunk, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever dry. Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute. She might be if it's Lent. She might be abstaining. She's doing well.
Okay, so then the question is, are you wet this morning? Are you, girl?
No air. I would say yes.
Wrong kind of wet. You.
And maybe a little slippery.
Oh, heck yeah.
Not till February 22nd. Sorry. I was, brought up Catholic, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Long story short, shorter than the Bible, Catholic light-ish, you know what I mean? Like, not too much practicing. I have, certain beliefs and blah, 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 and questions like most people. I'm more spiritual, I think, than like religious. Whereas, like I said, I don't go to church every Sunday. I believe in a higher power. I believe that there's something there helping us out. I believe in miracles. I believe in angels. So, but if you believe in good, you have to also believe in the bad. You know what I mean? And that not necessarily is below us, but walks the earth with us. Like same thing with angels. We definitely have angels among us that, we just don't see their wings and halos.
Thank you. It's a good thing you segued into that because I have a continuation of last night's theme from Mark the Berg Hunter's live stream.
Wow. Let me just hold that thought. Let me just say hi to PA Patriot. Protecting and Mama's Gun Detecting. Excuse me. Let's start that again. PA Patriot Prospecting and Mama's Gun Detecting. My tongue has a mind of its own this morning. Sorry about that.
If any of you were over at Mark the Berg Hunter's live stream yesterday, then you'll already know what I'm headed to. But so many of us have made plans for when we're gone. That's okay. You kind of have to do that stuff and keep it planned out. Hey, Mama. And they were asking, what will you do with your treasures when you're gone? And that's a good question because a lot of things that we as detectorists or magnet fishers or whatever your form of treasure hunting is, a lot of the things that we treasure are still just trash to other people. So who do you give that to? Who do you move it along to?
I would say somebody that's close in your, YouTube circle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Possibly.
Someone that appreciates. Papa Rouse is in the house. Good morning.
Hey, Bill.
Or even divvy it up. Say you do have family members. Not to say that you can give them the more expensive stuff like silver and whatever that you have. You know what I mean? That would definitely go towards your loved one, I would think.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff that they would think is junk can go to other collectors that do the same thing that you do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or here's my best thought. Everybody that shut up, go here.
Here's your best thought.
So the deal then becomes everyone that shows up at my funeral gets their name entered in a duck race, and we just keep giving things away until it's all gone.
There you
Must be present to win.
Must have your name in the guest book. Must be documented. Oh my goodness.
I think that would be great. Another thing that I had talked about at the Zoom, and this is an important one. do we have some people in the community that are kind of missing right now? It's like, well, nobody's seen them in months, and oh, we tried texting and don't get no text back. We tried calling, get no answer, and everybody's like, well, where are they at? What happened? I hope nothing happened to them. Oh, listen, I do this. I encourage everybody else that's on YouTube to do this. Make a goodbye video where you're saying goodbye to everybody and telling them how much you've enjoyed the community and how much you love them. And, you know, if you're seeing this, then I'm gone. Not sure how it happened, but I want y'all to know that I love you. And make your goodbye video, upload it, and keep it private. And make sure that someone in your immediate family knows how to go onto your YouTube and make it live.
Oh, you mean like a for real
goodbye video?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know, so, you know, I get creamed trying to pick up the garbage can from the curb and somebody hits me and I'm gone. You know, my wife knows when she gets her head together to open up my YouTube and make that one live. And that answers all the questions for everybody out there. And it's my chance to say goodbye. So I do this video and I've got it uploaded and it stays private. And then about once a year, I take it down and delete it like I did a couple of days ago because it's time to make a new video. I've made new friends. I've got new stuff I'd like to give away to certain people.
There you go.
You know, and it's like, it may seem stupid to everybody, but I want to make sure that, you know, the blind treasure hunter Shane, I want him to have all the marbles I've ever found. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, I want Rob to have all the Tootsie toys I've dug up. You know, and these things I can say right then and there. And of course, she already knows because I keep a list of stuff. But if you make that goodbye video, then it's not months and months of people wondering what happened to Park Rat because I never made a video and my wife doesn't know how to do it on YouTube, or she may call Rob and then Rob's burdened with the task of having to go live or make a video to tell everybody about it. Well, you know, I'm not the most special person in the world, but I guarantee
you. Have a good Friday.
See ya. I guarantee you, if I croak, Rob's going to be busted up, and it's going to be hard for him to do a video like that. So I have one prepared myself. And, you know, if you're a YouTuber, I encourage you to do that. You know, that's my thought on what happens after all of this.
When I go, the cats are going to
eat really good for a week.
Oh, no, Bill. Oh my goodness. Speaking of changes, I've been thinking lately too, and I think we're pretty much going to change the name of our channel. Because it's not just him and I. It's not just secure mining in the house.
Hey,
Good morning. Thanks for joining. It's not just him and I anymore doing this for shits and giggles. We started this when COVID first came out. But now we got a 5-month-old, you know what I mean? And he's going to be around for forever. So our new channel name is going to be
Johnson Family Adventures. I could make you stickers like that and even make them shaped like little phalluses if you want. That'll draw in more viewers because they'll wonder.
Which is funny because who is it? Oh my God, who is it? One of them it's a female. I can't remember if it's Diggin. She's got like a bullet or whatever on top of coins or something like that. When I first saw it, I was like,
Dig gun.
Or a lipstick case, you know what I mean? Like, and then it was like
either way, it was kind of small.
Scrap it all. What? Oh, he's saying everything. I don't think so, man. You got a lot of silver over there on the shelves, and you got different things you also want. You know, all the Civil War, whatever bullets that you won during a giveaway and stuff too. People collect that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people are happy when they come across those mail tags, you know what I mean, or bail tags, or whatever.
Oh yeah, the bale seals, man. Those
Yeah.
things are awesome. I was so excited the first time I found one of those. I couldn't stand it. I'm sending my wife pictures while she's at work. She's like, "A chunk of lead, gay for you." I'm like, "Are you out of your mind?" You just don't get it sometimes.
No. Like I said, it's all about the adventure, but man, it makes it that much sweeter when you score. Whether it's silver, whether it's gold, whether it's jewelry, or a relic that you think is like, we have yet to get a Croto bell, we've yet
Yeah.
to
Oh.
find a musket ball. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we find bullet casings. Hello, you don't even have to dig for those. You know what I mean? Pretty much kick them.
I've got a place down the road here where I can go and dig bullet shells all day long, and I've done it, and it's right in the middle of town because for the last however long this town has been incorporated, that's where they do the 21 gun salutes.
Oh,
And
okay.
that ground is littered with shells.
Or horseshoe, hubby says, right. We got one from Monk Cheetah sent us one decorated, which is hanging on our wall in the studio and is awesome. I think we found a half of one. Really, really thin. We were kind of like questioning it, and he's like, yeah, I think that is like in the center, got so thin that it snapped. You know what I mean? So we have like a J or a reverse J, or we got one piece, but that don't make a horseshoe. That just, it's just scrap.
Or it could be part of an ox shoe,
right?
Because those, they look like little pork chops.
Right.
They were actually a two-piece shoe, I guess.
Mark Lewis and Just Be Cool metal detecting.
Just be cool. What's up, Don? What's up, Mark? The topic of the morning is a continuation from Mark the Berg Hunter's stream last night. What would you do with your treasures when you're gone? Who gets them? You got any special plans? I know Mark the Berg Hunter was saying if he knew ahead of time it was going to happen, he'd swallow all of his gold and silver. So when it's cremated, it's all just one clump for somebody.
So the mortician or whoever it is that's actually, it's not even the mortician, it's the poor slum that's going to pull the drawer out and do the scooping into the...
Yeah, well, they deserve a little extra pay.
Right?
It's like
I'm sure they get some goodies in there too, you know what I mean? I'm sure somebody forgets somebody's like diamond stud or whatever in the ear, or...
What?
You don't know if somebody's got a Prince Philip, that's a diamond.
What happens to all those titanium penile implants?
I have 2 hip implants that are titanium. Don't tell me.
It's like, oh, well, we could resell this.
Wife first, then grandson. There you go.
Yeah.
I will have a steel rod in my tray. Yeah, I will have 2 hips. 2 hip joints, I should say. No bones, just chips.
Yeah. All they'll find in me for metal is that BB that's stuck in my thigh from when I was 9.
That won't melt in the fire?
Who knows?
Right? I would think being cheap material, it'd probably melt.
I don't know, man. It's held up for almost 50 years.
Right, and it hasn't given you gangrene, so hey, knock on wood. My beach got raided by New Hampshire beach metal detecting.
Damn.
I don't think you can just blame it on him, but we will. I will have a smoking hot pod for one. And then poof, it's gone.
Yeah.
I just hope I'm dead first before somebody roasts me.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's one way to go out too. That's another thing I want. I want like a celebrity roast. Not to like pat myself on the back or anything like that, but I don't want people boo-hooing, and if they're gonna cry, I want them to cry tears of laughter, like, oh my god, that is too funny, and share whatever stories or whatever that they have of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, can do.
Hey,
I know I'd have a few short stories to share. Yeah. I mean, sometimes my favorite part of your stream is when you bend over to pick up something. That's like, yeah,
Shut up.
live stream dangle.
Woo. Hey, man, if you get off looking at senior citizens' tatas, well, not exactly senior citizens yet, but.
Well, it's not like it's a sin.
Speaking of that, I don't even know if I should touch on this because normally I don't do the whole religion and yada, 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 but it was in the news. Did you see the new Pope? Well, not the new Pope. Did you see what the Pope said in the news?
No.
About homosexuality? It's not a crime. No, but if you're a priest and you're touching little boys or girls, yes, it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's when he's like, it's a sin, but it's not a crime.
Hey, Danny boy.
We gotta rewrite that part of the Bible.
How you doing, Danny?
Danny boy, what's up? He's supposed to be. Oh, speaking of Danny boy, Danny, his wife made him a sweet coin. It's a coin, right?
I saw that.
Yeah, did you see that?
That was
cool. That is definitely cool.
Mm-hmm. Probably wasn't cheap either, but still a cool thing to have and put on display or carry around.
Yeah.
For what?
That's probably why he thinks they look so good, Mama. Granted, if they were my old boobs, they would be like pendulums. You know what I mean? Like teardrop. Like I could whip these babies.
Now what they look like cake decorating bags, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now they're just there. I don't even consider me having boobs, but apparently I do.
They're all good because let's face it, when you say boobs, you've said a mouthful.
Yeah. Sorry, baby. Every time I laugh, this kid jumps. You'd think he'd be used to it. 5 months of me fucking cackling in his ear. It was $12.95. What for 2022?
Half with the print on it.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's very affordable.
Damn straight.
That'd be great
for something I consider to be pretty much priceless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For him, anyway. It's not, in any type of monetary value, but for him, it's priceless.
Yay, Danny, you'll have to email me the address of where she got that done. I might want to have a couple made up with my logo.
Oh, he said they do it in color too. Nice.
I am pushing, getting close now, less than 20 videos to go for my 800th video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we held your 700 video celebration here on Brunch with Dean. That's cool.
And now here we are pushing 8. Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who just came in or not long ago, we are probably, most likely, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today because I got to go bring my mom to a doctor's appointment. So if I do, it'll be later on today. But anywho, we are going to be having a we're going to be changing our channel name, and it's going to be Johnson Family Adventures, because now that we have Little Sprout, we want to appear to be more wholesome. You know what I mean? And that also gives us room for expansion and opening that rated R door, you know what I mean, where only some people could access it.
Yeah. So I think that's good, and we'll definitely keep announcing that on the other live streams that are out there so people know when they see the name change that that's who that is.
Right.
Maybe like do the logo with Johnson Family Adventures and then have like Big Bean Sprout, written up there, and it's like, oh, then they'll put the two together.
Right underneath it, because like we changed our name from Team Clambake East Coast Outdoor Adventurers, and I put in parentheses underneath, like formerly. Oh, it's actually, it says what? EAO. Yeah, that's it.
EIO.
Right. And people are like, what the hell is that? Hey, everybody complained our name was so long. And then when we discussed it the other day, and hubby was like, "It's still long." I said, "No. Long is Team Clambake East Coast Outdoor Adventurers. This is Johnson Family Adventures."
And Johnson's not long at all. Well,
Johnson,
you know what I mean.
Johnson's pretty long. It's got about 6 to 8 digits in that.
How are you doing, Kaz? Welcome aboard. We're just being crazy.
Yeah, this is about the only place that we can let it hang out. Not really, Pat. Calm down. Because even my live stream has been more tame since I have my little co-host here.
Yeah.
It's longer than our current. Well, Team Clambake. People were calling us Team Clambake anyways, or Clam, or Clammy, which we'll get rid of the Clammy. My Johnson has some adventures. And again, see all the one-liners.
Oh.
It reminds me of those, what was it, Airplane? The Airplane skit.
Oh, yeah, I love those movies.
This is the wrong week to quit doing lines. This is the wrong week.
We're doing good, Kaz.
Shooting up, yeah.
All right. What has 1,000 teeth and holds back a monster?
A zipper. I was being a good girl, but I was thinking along those lines. Okay,
you might want to check and make sure that name's not being used by an adult channel somewhere. It would be a bad confusion.
Right? Well, I almost thought of like Johnson Family Values, but that's pushing it. Yeah. So we still go on adventures, and with him, definitely is an adventure, but now we get to add him to the mix. So
wait till he's old enough to dig.
Grandpa can't wait for him to hold a worm can while they're out getting night crawlers to go in. And
oh, you would love the worms I've got at my house. Holy cow. I've got a styrofoam cooler on the side of the house. It's just been filling up with leaves over time and all of this. And I had one of the local kids helping me do some cleanup, and he was like, "Can I have these?" And I look over, and he's reaching in the bucket, and he pulls out a fistful of worms, and these suckers are like super long. And I'm like, "Take all you want." And the kid literally put him in his pocket.
That's a boy for you. Oh my God. Or I shouldn't even say that's a boy, but yeah, that's definitely, urban country kids, because not too many city kids are going to be doing that. But if it was a female, if it was us, my family living out in the country like we did when we were little, damn straight.
Oh, I know when I was a kid, it was like mom's biggest rule to empty your pockets before putting your stuff in the hamper, because she got tired of pulling dead caterpillars out of the washer and dryer. I would walk around with pockets full of caterpillars. I love caterpillars.
One day he's got butterflies coming out of a pair of pants in the corner.
Okay, Mama says there's at least 10 channels with that name.
On YouTube or porn sites?
Well, I'm going to check that out now myself.
Well, that kind of sucks. That sucks. You know what, though? We could also be the adventures of Pick Bean and Little Sprout. My mom said I was the inventor of stonewashed jeans.
There's one Johnson Family Adventures with 5 subscribers. There's the Johnsons. Another Johnson Family Adventures with 9 subscribers. Johnson Family Adventures 2 subscribers. One with 57 subscribers.
Wow.
Another one with 2 subscribers. Well, I guarantee you're going to be the top Johnson in the pile.
We'll be the biggest Johnson. Oh my god.
That's funny. Yeah, there are quite a few of them out there. There's another one, 24 subscribers. Holy crap.
I'm
8,000.
definitely gonna have to put like pick bean and sprout,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Probably underneath Johnson family.
Yeah. Or maybe you could go abbreviated, big like capital JFA with pick green sprout,
You know what the funny thing is that you said that? My husband said it right along.
Yeah.
JFA.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Fits right in with the whole Jeff thing.
I thought of that too. I'm like, if we did the JFA, it would be like Jeff. We could do that. JFA. And then in parentheses, Johnson Family Adventures. Yes. And see, now I gotta freaking figure shit out now. Damn it.
Yeah. It's okay. It'll all come together. And who's to say he can't be part of Team Clambake? I
Who, Little Sprout?
Yeah.
I know we were gonna do that. Like I had thought of adding a baby seahorse to our pictures.
Sea ponies.
But again, I just thought maybe, with the stigmata behind it, if we just started with a whole new name, then people would be like, hey, because hubby goes into some channels and right away we get, hey, once they say our name, they say, this is a family channel. So what? We can't come in? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
What the heck are you talking about?
I've been to some.
Bye, Cat CAZ24. Thank you for coming.
See y'all.
And Tasman Coins just came in. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
I went to one channel and someone had come up on the panel to say hi and they were doing their thing and they were telling a story and they were like, so when I saw that, I was like, what the hell? And boom, the host stopped and was like, we don't use that kind of language here, and kicked them off for saying what the hell?
Right.
All right.
Right. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's like
making this one jump.
Who's texting me?
Oh, that sucks. Now I got a wheat ticket.
Oh, Littleton coin. Thanks, Dan. I got it. That's killer.
Let's see. What's another thing for adventures? Journeys? Travels?
How about Johnson Family Outdoor Adventures?
But then it's freaking long, like East Coast Outdoor Adventures, without the Team Clambake.
Johnson Family Treasure Hunting? Treasure Hunters?
Yeah, but see, we do everything. We fish, we camp. So
Johnson Family Treasures. Johnson Family Jewels. Dude. And then focus only on the rings you find with stones in them. Yeah.
Well, then we'd have like 4 videos.
I guess that doesn't work then.
Yeah. Oh, what can we do?
All right, everybody. Time for a brainstorm. Submit your best.
Sprout and Grow Adventures, Mama says. If we're going to go names, we might as well just say Pick Bean and Sprout Adventures, Or the Adventures of Pick Bean and Sprout.
That's funny because what's the abbreviation? PBS Adventures.
PBS Adventures.
Like the very wholesome PBS channel.
PBS channel. I'm writing this down as we speak.
You could still write pick, bean, and sprout, but supersize the PBS.
Right, and have pick, bean, and sprout underneath.
Mm-hmm. That could work.
Sprout.
Stu, what's going on, Stu? Good to see you here. We having a fun morning, talking about dying, talking about Johnson Adventures. It's just been a great morning, and we're only a half an
Thanks for
hour
doing
into
it. Right? So, what do you think, babe? PBS? You might like the JFA too.
Yeah.
508 magnets.
508. Good to see you.
MJ, IRL's in the house. Good morning.
MJ, what's up, girl? Now, MJ is a lucky girl because Park Rat is on the path later today. I've finished up some stickers for some other channels, and I'm working on stickers for new channels. I'm also working on a new Park Rat sticker, and I've got her address. She'll be the first one to get any of my new stickers. So
now when I'm done this stream later on today, I'm going to have to go under the description for today because I went under this big schmeal about us changing our name and yada, yada, yada. Now I'll just have to backspace where it says for the name to be determined.
Yep.
Yeah. New name to be determined. Rhonda Tolliver's the lucky ones in the house. Wait, I gotta raise my glass, or my mug. It's not a glass. Big hugs and love to everyone. Hey, Bean and Sprout and Rat and all in the chat. Hey, Rhonda, I hope everything's going well for you since the last time that you were here. I think you had a doctor's appointment. I'm not sure. But again, hoping that everything's well. We're getting there. And again, big welcome to 508 Magnets stopping by today. That's awesome. Great to see you here.
Hey.
New name to be determined, right? That's our new name. Not your cup of tea. Like I said, bummer that there's way so many. Johnson is one of those names.
Mm-hmm.
That's always, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Warming.
The Dark Knight Detectorist.
Hey, Jason, what you doing? Hold on. I can't let go of Bean Sprout. Thanks for joining.
On a good crowd. Got 12 awesome people in here right now. 14 thumbs up. So everybody's remembering to do that. That is a blessing. As all of those thumbs up help for YouTube to put this good, wholesome family channel out there.
Yeah. Name to be determined. We were going to go with Johnson Family Adventures, and there are
bunches of them.
Yeah.
At least a dozen that I saw.
Right.
One of them's got 8,000 subscribers.
Really? See, I thought we'd be the top, but then you found that one. So, no. We shall see.
Mm-hmm. Starting to warm up here. I think we're up to 59 now. We had on the 25th was our hottest day on record for January 25th. It was up to 88 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, that's rough for a January.
That would be wow for us. We actually, the last 2 weeks have been playing catch up on the snowstorms and stuff here in New England. I can't even tell you how many branches we've had down in our yard because we have, yucky pine trees, and we got about 5 of them in our side yard that's fenced in for the dogs to use and for us to use.
Yeah.
And that's where the majority of the debris, humongous branches, 5 falling here and there. I'm like, oh my God. Then I let the dogs out yesterday. I'm like, where's this wind coming from?
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
What is up?
How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm not too bad. I've got a bad case of bad guts at the moment, and I'm stuck in traffic, and I've got to wait till I go home.
Oh, well, you can't pick. You can't kind of. It's like coming home with McDonald's French fries. You know what I mean? You smell them, and you just gotta have like one out of the bag or a little piece of the bread.
What did he say he was buying? I thought he said vodka.
I thought he said baguettes.
Bad guts.
Baguette.
Baguettes. Okay. I thought he said vodka. It's like, you buying a case of vodka on the way home? Hell yeah.
No, I don't drink any spirits. I can't do that stuff anymore. I'm no longer a young pup. I just wanted to pop on and say hello to everybody in the chat because it's obviously hard to type hello to everybody when you're slow moving. So it's better that everybody saw me. Besides my little flappy flying thing.
Yeah, instead of flying fish.
And also to let everybody know, if you haven't entered my 1,000 giveaway yet, now's the time to do it after this show. I will be doing the draw tomorrow evening.
Oh, baby, hear that?
And there are some international prizes as well.
Now, is there a specific video people need to go to enter?
If you go onto my channel, it's the second one down from the top, I think. Can't miss it. Big red picture with 1K giveaway or something.
All right. Everybody be sure and head over there and put your entries in. Not only does it show great support for another person in this awesome community, but it's a chance to win some cool stuff.
There's lots of prizes. There will be some for the international, some for the UK. And there will also be some bits and bobs that I will be giving away in the live chat during the course of the giveaway show.
Last place winner to receive nude photos.
Right, I got to go because the traffic's starting to move a bit now. Nice seeing you again, Bean.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. Thank you all for the support as well.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. You can kick me off now. I can't do it.
Oh, okay. I don't like kicking people off. Let me see. Let me go up here.
Oh, that was an awesome reminder right there. Everybody likes winning.
Right? There we go.
And he really does have a wonderful channel. You know, I've found myself in the bad habit that used to just piss me off with other people. It's like, ooh, I watched the video, but I didn't comment because I was watching on my TV, and it's like now I'm doing that, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll remember to go back and comment. And then I never remember to go back and comment. But at least I'm still staying abreast of all the latest finds.
Right? I'm still like reeling right now from there being so many, but I think I might do what you and hubby said with the JFA. Real big, and then have the like Johnson, like the big J, but have the small Onsen, you know what I mean? Amley, whatever. Adventures.
That's what I was thinking with the PBS too.
Yep.
You know, pick bean sprout, just to supersize those first letters.
Yeah, I think we might do that. I don't know. Now I hate when somebody throws a wrench into my fucking smokes. Bubba.
Well, it's good to know these things ahead of time,
right?
know?
Definitely, before making the whole thing up. And
you wonder, it's like, wow, we changed the name, we've really tanked. And it's like, well, no, but people are looking you up and finding other channels instead.
Right, but the whole thing is, all our people that are subbed
will automatically
right. Yeah. They'll be like, what the hell is this? But that's why I'm trying to say it. You know what I mean?
And here's another thing to think of, people. If you have Team Clambake stickers, hold on to them. Because, you know, that's first generation stuff right there. Right? It's not like you can get one later. Now, with this announcement, people are probably going to stop giving them out in their giveaways and hold on to them as little treasures.
But now that you said that, we still got like a good sized chunk of our original clamshell stickers. So again, those, if people like them, you know what I mean, can be part of giveaways and stuff too.
Oh yeah, super prizes.
Aren't you talking? What's up? What'd you say?
Rhonda wants to know if Sprout has gotten his package yet.
He has not. Not maybe today. I think I heard the mail. I did see it go by actually because I had to run out there earlier and put something in before it came. But you need one, MJ says. We'll get it. Yeah, send us your. Hold on. Like I used to have it at the bottom of my scroll, but it's not there. I'm gonna type in my email address. 2, 3. And then if you send me an email with your address, and we'll send it to you. What the hell's today? The 27th. So 2 days ago, he became 5 months. I can't believe he's almost half a year old.
I know.
Oh my goodness. We are like so psyched to be able to bring him up to camp this year. You know what I mean? And everywhere with us, like, because he is not as fragile as when we first got him, so he'll be able to join us. I feel bad that he hasn't been able to use his sled, not for the lack of snow, but he can't. He's not quite at the sitting up by himself thing. Yeah. And it's one of those molded hard plastic sleds. So I mean, I'd have to like bundle him up and strap him sitting up, and God forbid he fell over and I'm dragging him in the sled, Yeah. So, if not this year, then he'll definitely the next couple of years he'll get some nice use out of it.
Now, how's his mom doing? Is she making any steps to get herself better?
Let's just say that they're not on the street. They are in someone's actual home. But I just think it's a drug house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're
just too early to tell.
Right. They've been included in major holidays and stuff. And actually, I just had to send her a couple of messages last week, I think it was, because she sent me a message saying, I would really like to spend more time than just an hour with my child and my mother so that we can create a bonding, yeah, I understand that. Number one, you just seen him a week ago. You know what I mean? Like, I've been accommodating to but you need to take the steps to correct stuff. You know what I mean? Like a month or so ago, she asked me, "Did you get the baby's Social Security card yet? Because I need it to fill out to apply for housing and la la la." No. See, the baby, that he's out of that equation.
Yeah,
you don't get that information. You're not going to start a new freaking crummy ass life under his shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't have him, so you're not going to get housing saying that you have a baby and you needed to. No, that's not happening. You know what I mean? Like,
trying to pull a fast one. And if she wants to see the baby more, she can show up here on YouTube Mondays and Fridays.
I said that also. You know what I mean? And again, I said, I'm not taking him to where you are, other than picking her up, because we picked her up, for Christmas and to go hang out like a week and a half ago. We went to, she didn't go with us to Dairy Queen, but we picked her up when her son met his Nana, which would be my daughter's father, who has been passed now for, I think, 3 years now, November, his wife and her family. We've kind of, since his death, we've pulled away, and he's got like 5 cousins right there. Poof, you know what I mean? So, and a grandmother is like, hello, I know we love him to death, but he has other relatives besides my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be fair and give him the opportunity. There's a whole shitload of boys, you know what I mean? Like, like my daughters have 2 brothers because their dad was such a wonderful guy and la la la. But I mean, so one brother has 2 kids. So that's his cousins, you know what I mean? And he has
tell your daughter to get one of their social security numbers.
Yeah. So unfortunately, other than social media posts, they hadn't met him, Nana, until like a week and a half ago. You know what I mean? But oh well, here he is, and hopefully we can set aside certain times or whatever to be able to meet at a park or whatever. It doesn't always have to be at her house or whatever. And up here. And that's another thing. Like, I'm sure my daughter is saying like I got a place. Why can't she come up here? No, because it's too much. I can't keep my eyes on the baby and not to sound like a douchebag. Okay. But when you're dealing with an addict, I'm not an idiot and I know how things are. And my husband has a whole thing of silver that he's accumulated, whether he found it or won it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need slowly having to have like empty spots of where he has things hanging, or we have to put a lock on our door and put the shelf in our bedroom. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Not just that. We live 20 minutes outside of the city. And before I start, let me just say, welcome, Thomas 907. Thanks for joining.
Morning, Thomas.
So just for me to leave my house and go to the city, 20 miles. Now I get to come back home. That's 40 miles round trip. So if it were to happen, which it's not, I would have to go to town, pick her up, come to my house. That's a round trip. Then bring her home another 20 miles and come back home 80 miles for that one hangout. How much gas is that going to use? You know what I mean? Like, that's something that they don't think about, but I do. You know what I mean? So again, while it's winter time, other than going to her sister's house, which is where he's going while I bring my mother to her doctor's appointment, and that's all up in, if those 2 are into having them come over, that's where we all hung out for our little before Christmas thing, Excuse me. If she wants to see him, make her come to him, even if you have to. Right. And my husband, bless his heart, also said, because he works at a 9-story tenement apartment building that has a rec hall, like included, a rec room. And he's like, hey, if you want to bring them there and hang out, okay, which is wonderful for him to offer that. However, he's the maintenance man there. He's not a tenant. He doesn't live there. So I don't feel comfortable going there, with the both of them. And then what if something disappears from the rec room? You know what I mean? Or the bathrooms are locked, so I don't have to worry about that because he'd have to unlock them for them to use them and then relock them. You know what I mean? But again, do I want to do that? Like I said, I think before even doing that, chilling and grilling adventures with Dan Beads in the house. Just wanted to say that before continuing. If anything, I would rather he ask just to see people that run his, the 2 chicks that are in the office there, and say, hey, between you, me, and the lampposts, would you have a problem with my grandson being, having visitations with his parents here in the rec room under supervision with his grandmother? You know what I mean? And if they say, yeah, then there you go. You know what I mean? But
you know where else has a little meeting area where people can sit and talk?
Dunkin' Donuts, but for the most part, it's been closed with COVID.
The police department.
Oh,
You want to meet and sit and talk? Let's meet in the lobby of the police department. There's cameras everywhere. And knowing the situation, they'd probably let you sit there and talk for hours.
Yeah. What, baby? What? Morning, I'm here, but listening, not doing that great. Yesterday, I stubbed my toe on a big dog bone that I got my dog, and it busted. It really it hurts to walk. Not that that's funny, but that's a funny story. I kicked my dog bone.
You know, maybe if you go with the PBS logo, then under there you could have the Pili Lola, and that's gonna put a question in people's mind as to what that's about. So new people will be showing up to ask about that. You know, and it's still a very good message that falls in line with the PBS team.
Yep. This is. Oh. Yeah, you don't do that yet. I've been trying that and poopy poop. But
I do that in the car when we're riding along. It's like people might not believe this about me, but when I ride in my car, I listen to Christian FM because it's uplifting music and it puts your mind in good thoughts, and it's not all this evil, weird stuff going around.
Right.
When I ride in my wife's car, she listens to the more public music, the modern stuff. And some of that stuff, I just don't know the words. They get hibby jibby jabba jabba, and I'm just through those parts because I don't know it. It drives her crazy. She's like, "How come you don't know the words?" Like, I don't want to know the words.
That's one thing. Like my kids know, or when they were growing up, they knew songs that I was familiar with from like my parents. You know what I mean? And then their dad was, all into the heavy metal, freaking, some of it rapping and, the Eminem and all that crap. Of course, he was a biker dude. So the Cop Killer and all that, the Ice-T and all that crap from back in the 80s.
And I was there too back in my biker days, but I found more and more that I like waking up with a good song in my head. I like waking up with that song that's rolling through your head with you, and it's uplifting, and it's a positive message, and it makes you feel good, and it's like, this is a good way to start the day.
Yep.
I just find I get more out of that music, and it gives me that time when I'm driving during the day to refocus my attention on God and the good things that are happening in my life.
I'll share a little story with you. About a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, my daughter Chantel texted me. Had to have been at least midnight, if not later. But I don't know. She must have been going through some crap that night or day or whatever. And she was saying that she wanted to continue traditions, and she wanted me to teach her the songs that I used to sing to them when they were little, because she wants to continue singing them to Caden when she has them, which is funny because I still sing the songs that I sang to them to him. So I freaking did the voice thing, and I sang every freaking song that I can remember that I sang to them. Because at first I was trying to Google it and find it on YouTube, and she's like, "It's just not how you sang it." So I'm like, "And it won't be." So
yeah,
screw that.
I thought MJ was on to it there, and then she pulled off that Huffy line. Yes, MJ, I used to be a biker. As a matter of fact, in amongst this pile of crap over here, and here, I have 14 motorcycles in my garage.
Wow, Pat.
I've got one in the driveway, and I've got 6 more in the shed outside, all from the 70s and late 60s. Because I used to own a used motorcycle parts shop. And this whole back wall was once a shelf full of gas tanks and seats. It collapsed on me and almost killed me. So all that stuff went to the dump. But at any given moment, I can walk over and there we go. That is a 1975 CB500 starter. Tested, works well. I've got boxes of stuff. Boxes and boxes and crates.
Reverse prospecting, Jeff Buzz in the house.
Every part known to mankind. Because someday when I have the space and time, I'm going to restore all of these bikes and sell them for good money.
There you go. Huffy because they made you huff and puff when you rode them. I had a Huffy.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the lunchbox kind of freaking seat. You know what I mean? Like a loaf. Yeah, it wasn't a banana seat. It was just that rectangle, that tan. I think it had like grooves in it, the tan seat, sections of it being woven. Yeah, it was tan and brown, actually, I'm pretty sure. White, tan, and brown, Huffy. Not a BMX, but, you know.
Man, we beat the crap out of our bicycles when we were kids, but they were so easy to fix.
That
was a burp.
So we were talking about, Jeff, you missed, Pat brought up earlier, which is a continuation from Mark DeBerg Hunter's stream and discussion as to when you are no longer here and there, in the there and the now, what do you plan on doing with all your collections and your stuff that you have now? Because other people, you know, like we love it and but other people are going to think it's junk. So are you going to bequeath it to someone? You know what I mean? Like, what do you plan? Do you have any plans? Say, you know, if you knew that you had only a certain amount of time left on the earth.
This is one of the cool things I found that no one would appreciate. I'm not sure what it's for or what it's from, but it's this copper leaf. And it doesn't look like it was ever fused or bonded to anything, but I found it just like that, and I think it's cool, and that goes in my treasure box. Somebody else is going to see this and say it's junk. So who do I leave it to? You know, those are the questions we got to figure out.
You know what that reminds me of, Pat? Those remind me of like the 60s or 70s pressed tin, like birds and whatever reeds that you hang on your wall. Like, I think I had one that was like a peacock or something like that at one point. But because it sounded lightweight, kind of, sort of, when you drop.
Oh, yeah. It's super skinny. I'm surprised I got it out of the ground without breaking it, because that sucker was like at least a good 7 inches down in a roadway.
Digging with Deej.
Welcome aboard, Deej.
Welcome. Thanks for joining. Sprout is passing out on the tree limb.
No, there's no markings on that at all, Rhonda. And I mean, I check out all my stuff with a fine-tooth comb. One of the other things I've got in this particular box is a silver ID bracelet. And
nice.
You can't on camera see the name scribed on there, but it is P.D. Wimbrow. And he was a figure in this town back in the early 1900s. He started the first newspaper here. I mean, we have parks named after him. We have streets named after him. I found his ID bracelet. Can I find the family to get it back to them? Not yet. But we are still working on that. So, local history treasures. I mean, damn that it's silver, but, you know, that's locally significant. And who do I leave that to? That's why, like I said earlier, I have a video ready to go of me saying goodbye to everybody and saying who I'd like to have what and why, you know, and it's important. Danny boy listening and rolling cigs. That's the new American pastime. Man, my Italian grandmother, my Nani Chiazzo, she could roll cigarettes that looked factory made by hand. No, I'm not planning on leaving soon, Rhonda, but it's an important thing. Any of us could go at any time. So once a year, I make a goodbye video saying goodbye to everybody, and then I take it down like I did a few days ago, and I'll make a new one because there's new people, new adventures, new memories, new things that I want other people to have, and I will make that video and upload it and leave it private. And if something happens to me, my wife can go to my YouTube channel, hit make public, and there I am saying goodbye to everybody. And it means that someone else in the community like Rob or Bean or Jeff doesn't have to go on and explain to everybody, you know, that Park Rat's gone.
He was terminated.
Terminated like a crystal.
For the new people that just, well, not new people, for the people that just came through the door, we have been kicking around changing our channel name so it's more wholesome, since we do have a little baby now with us. So Gold Sea Outdoors, welcome to joining us today. Sorry, my tongue is way ahead of my brain apparently, and I'm just like tripping over myself. I did think of this name, however, Mama's gone detecting, and then Pat said there are like half a dozen channels with the Johnson Family Adventures was the name that I was choosing for our channel. However, there's way too many of them out there, so now we might just be the big bold capital JFA, which is kind of like Jaffa. JFA bold with the Johnson Family Adventure, real small.
All right, Gold Sea Outdoors is here. Welcome aboard. They are from the Dominican Republic. That is awesome. Rhonda Tolliver would like you to take a minute and check your email, please. Or
Me?
check the mail. Yeah, she said, Bean, can you take a second, check the mail? So I don't know if she
mail. She wants to see if Little Sprout got. I'll be right back.
Okay.
See?
Research is a serious rabbit hole, Deej. I get down and it's like, okay, I'm just looking for information on this one property, and then I see something over here and I see something over there, and the next thing you know, it's like, wow, I got to go to bed. And still didn't find the information I wanted to find. Yeah. I'm getting better at research. I used to find it to be a real pain in the butt, but now it's saving me so much time and trouble out in the field. So, I'm going to take that. Oh, Mama, I would imagine Danny's rolling a combination of regulars and specials. Gambler Gold with Sago Tubes.
On my way, please. It came. Rhonda.
It has arrived.
We got
Miracle.
We got it. You want me to open it? You've been waiting this time. Open coins. I will do Gambler Gold.
I love the Coinoscope app. That's the greatest little app in the world. You just take a picture of the coin and it pulls it up and tells you everything about it. Awesome.
I had to shut my light off because baby's sleeping, so. To Sprout, to the start of your collection. Lucky, smelly, and stinky. Oh my Lord.
Lucky, smelly, and stinky. Is it a gold-plated turd?
You wish. No.
Oh, that is awesome.
That is so awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much from Little Sprout. I wish he was still sitting on my lap, but he packed. Oh, I just blinded myself. Ooh, watch Trippy. Back to the 70s. Yeah. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That is like above and beyond. He got a silver certificate, $1 bill from my daughter's friend, believe it or not. My homeless daughter, his mother's friend, gave him a silver certificate, $1. So that was like, wow. And he's got this. And what else did he get? He got something else that we're just talking about making sure that we, it's not ours, it's his, blah, blah, blah. But thank you so much. So generous.
That's another YouTube channel that made those.
You know what? I was gonna say it sounded like
Hey, Lisa.
for Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. I almost opened this one. I don't know if my husband is still in the chat, but we got something also. I should say he got something because he won. He's always winning on these people's. From a Richard Zinch. No N. Zitch. Z-Y-C-H. And he is from Butler in Indiana.
Take it easy, Gold Seal. Have some good adventures out there. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, Gold Sea. Have a wonderful Friday and an even better weekend. I'm sorry that I'm out of sorts at the moment. So I won't open this. I'll let hubby open that. Cause it might be, I can't remember. He's been winning and stuff left and right.
Apparently, Lisa is happy with my package. Good deal.
I bet your wife's not happy about that. At least we can all laugh and joke.
Yeah. If you can't laugh at my package, there's something wrong with you.
That's A3 Sky Warrior, is what Asakura said. But definitely, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm glad I went out there and checked while you were here, so that it arrived safe and sound. And it's definitely going. That in the silver certificate is going in an envelope that has Caden's name on it, sealed, and I'm gonna have my hubby put it in the lockbox. Oh, lockbox. We gotta safe. Should have silver in the mail too. DF Digger made me an ornament out of silver pieces. That's awesome. And the Piscataqua and the Piscataqua.
Piscataquis.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're from Maine. There you go. I thought it was Piscataqua. Thought it was. Wait, there's Penobscot
and Piscataquis.
Okay, there you go. Maybe I combined both of it. I can't even say Kentucky, okay? Oh, I said it right this time, but last time I attempted to say it, I said Contacook. My husband wanted to go. Not worth much, right? But gold is going up again. Hey, it's nothing to blow snot at. That's for sure. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. He appreciates it, or he will. The love and generosity that he has received since coming into our circle is absolutely phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like the love that we feel from everybody. And that's another reason why, kind of sort of why I was thinking of changing the name. Because again, we did this for shits and giggles when COVID first hit, and it was like you couldn't do this and you couldn't be with people, but they wanted you to go out and be in the fresh air and la la la. And always went places with my camera and taking photos and snippets of video. So I'm like, hey, let's share our little. I call them adventures because every time you leave your house, you're on a little adventure. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying we're Indiana Jones.
Yeah. The great thing about Sprout is he's the unicorn. Think about it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. He's the only one that can say he's been on YouTube since he was like a month old.
3
you want
weeks.
to talk about treasure fam for life.
Right.
That is
For real.
outstanding.
Thank you, Tasman Coins, for coming. Really appreciate having you here with us today. And we hope you have a great day or continue to have a great day. There are videos on how to make your own little sprout. Is gaining his fan club. Yes, he is. And that's another reason why I seriously wanted to change our name because, you know, it does have a stigmata with it. And at this point, since we've had him here home with us, I have not done anything on screen that I used to partake in during my brunch with Bean. I'm not saying I gave it up. Hell to the no. I just don't.
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, before it was like, you know, very transparent. La, la, la. Well, now we're very honest and transparent, but we'll just keep that to the, you know, not to be shared.
John, Squirrels Magnet Fishing.
Magnet
Good to
Fishing.
see you, brother.
Owners is with us today.
You know where you can partake, Bean? Over at the Park Rat live stream. That's right. There's a Park Rat live stream. I have decided to be the early show. When I go and I watch Rob on Sunday, you know, he starts at 9. Freaking 8 o'clock, there'll be 30 people in the chat just chatting it up. Back and forth, chat. And it's like, it's time for something new. So I'm going to every Sunday from 7:30 to 9 just do that early morning show with Park Rat, have a few laughs with everybody, and as soon as 9 o'clock hits, rat raid over to Rob's, because that has got to be the hottest Sunday morning show on YouTube, and everybody wants to be a part of that.
Lisa, Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. This little one is gonna. I don't think they make a baby metal detector. However, he will be holding the carrot. Okay. And he'll be hanging from me, and that carrot will be hanging from him. And his little hand will be trying to find whatever I'm swinging over.
Squeak's been detecting since she was like 4 or 5.
Wow.
And they actually modified detectors down for her size at that time.
Awesome.
So you can cut that lower shaft.
My husband was watching videos a while back, and this person just had like he had to have a stick to be able to swing, but I think it was something like on a stick, and he had like the box or whatever in his pocket. We're like, what the, you know, almost like he had a golf club, you know what I mean? But he was metal detecting, so ingenuity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can think it, you can make it.
And a lot of machines people don't know
Thanks for coming,
are made to do that. Like
907 in the building.
My MXT over here, you can take that apart and put the main hub of it as a chest mount or a belt mount, so that you don't carry all that weight on the shaft,
right?
The pole. But yeah, it can be done, and oftentimes, if you're going to be out there with a heavy-duty machine, you'd rather have that weight on your chest or on your belt than in your arm wearing you out.
Babe, were you here for the opening of Rhonda Tolliver's mail? He just said he's back. He had his phone up, Windows installed or something. I just wanted him to see if I don't know if he was here or not. No, he did. Okay. So we got Rhonda Tolliver's mail for Little Sprout. to Sprout, to the start of your collection. Lucky, smelly, and stinky. I gotta show both sides of this card. I only showed one side. So anyways, that's the logo. This is a piece of gold. And then we'll show the back of the card, which I never did before. I apologize for the reflection. I have no light on here because
Ooh, and that's number 23 of 150.
And I did not show the back before, so I'm glad that hubby wasn't here because, they have it numbered. Yeah, so that's nice to know. So again, thank you. Oh, see, Happy Chappy in the house. Welcome. Thanks for joining. My other cup is empty, so I could still pick up the Brunch with Bean mug.
So I don't know if my wife would let me part with it or not, but you can still find them out there. Is a little kid's toy truck about this big. It takes batteries, and it has a metal detector on the front that they play with in the sandbox. I have two inside. I'm not sure if I could put my hands on one right now, but yes.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
Little kid's toy for in the sandbox, and it's like, there's the car you buried.
Right? Oh my God, Pat, that is so cool. I never heard of that before. Really?
Honestly, I think we got them for around $25 a piece.
What?
I'll look and see if there's one on eBay.
Pretty good. He got gold before me, my hubby says. Well, you found gold rings and stuff, but we haven't panned it yet. Again, that's something to attempt to do up in Vermont in the rivers and streams. You're not a baby, sorry. Well, no. Kidding, babe. I had a couple of wild days weather-wise. We got some wind yesterday. One branch came down yesterday. I'm like, where did the wind come from? The night before was supposed to be the winds of like 35 miles an hour with 2 to 4 inches turning to rain. We did not get we got a smidge of the snow. Not really much, but we still got a down freaking tree limb. I whine all the time. Yeah. I said I was kidding, babe. Babe being the hello, baby. They will only pick up what is on the surface. Huh. Oh, the car with the truck with the metal detector on it. Still, that's a cool concept right there, though.
Okay, so let me see if I can pull up a decent picture of it.
Will be half checked off before he gets going. Right? And like I said, it's his. You know what I mean? I don't want to get hit. What? It does have a metal detector on it. Oh,
yes, and if you take off this front cap to where the guts of the thing are, you can tweak it up, and it will detect down about 2.5, 3 inches, which is fine for a sandbox.
Right, because right.
Mm-hmm.
That or even on the beach. The kid playing in the sand on the beach. He's not going to be digging 6 freaking feet down.
Yeah. But still, awesome little way to get him started.
Sorry, I'm reading Rhonda's.
And it's a matchbox.
Not a problem, Rhonda. Like I said, oh my God, thank you so much. It blows me away.
There you are.
What do you call a farmer's basement? To farmers, well, that would be a dirt cellar. What do you call a farmer's base? A wine cellar. What? A farmer? A wine cellar.
Root cellar?
We're gonna start his own treasure chest, right? Yeah, because like I said, he's going out. He's gonna be wielding that carrot. I'm gonna be wielding him in my vanquish. So when I bend over, he's gonna be hanging like tatas, and then the carrot will be probing the dirt that I overturned. Better be a big chest, maybe a hope chest. We got one in the dining room, so because they whine about the weather. Oh, mama, there it is. I knew there was a joke there. And I'm saying to myself, am I that slow today that I'm not getting it? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going against the grain. But just giving a heads up again. Oh, I can only stay on until noon because mother has a doctor's appointment. That's a whole nother story. She called me midweek or Tuesday to midweek, I think it was Wednesday, to remind me that she had a doctor's appointment. I said, I know, I've known this for since December. Well, on Monday, the day of my live stream, she texted me at 9 something, right before my stream started, to say, I had called her on Sunday and she didn't answer my phone. So I left her 2 messages asking if she wanted to go grocery shopping. However, because she didn't answer me, I just said, screw it. We went to town. I dropped the baby off. I went grocery shopping for her for the day before the snowstorm hit. When I got there, it was almost 1:30. She was just getting out of bed. So anywho, I figured she must have forgot that I was there or thought she got my message a day later. So I thought she was responding to that saying, I'm going to cancel our appointment because of the snowstorm and you won't be able to get into the lot. That's how I took it. Okay. 10 minutes later, my sister, not the ginormous beaver sister, but a different one, she texted me and said, Mom just sent me a text saying, I'm just letting you and Gina know that I canceled my appointment for today. Well, I'm like, what? She goes, did she have any appointment? I said, no. The only appointment that was is on the 27th. Okay, somewhere in my mother's head, she thought Monday was the day of her appointment. And she called the doctor's office to cancel her freaking appointment. I'm like, why would you cancel on Monday? Well, again, I didn't why would you call on Monday during a snowstorm to cancel your appointment that isn't until Friday? The snow would be cleared by then. You know what I mean? She's like, what are you talking about? They just rescheduled it. I got a paper here. Yeah, she probably had that paper since December, but she's like, I got a paper here, right here, saying that my appointment is January 27th. Or she said, it's on Friday. It's on Friday at 2:00. I said, what is Friday? Is it the 27th? She goes, I don't know. Go look and call me back. I'm like, I'm not calling you back. Hold on. Let me just check my calendar. It'll take me 2.5 seconds. So again, I look, Friday. Guess what Friday is, Ma? It's the 27th. I said, so they never canceled your appointment. She's like, well, why didn't they tell me that when I called them on Monday? Because apparently they, knew she was having whatever. But I'm like, this is the thing that bugs the shit out of me. Why it's not written down anywhere that Monday you had a doctor appointment. But yet, and somewhere in her mind, she's like, I gotta call and cancel my appointment that she didn't freaking have until Friday. So needless to say, so she was a little upset or whatever, but I called her yesterday to remind her, hey, it's me, and I will be there tomorrow at 1:30 to take you to your doctor's appointment for 2. She's like, okay, sounds like a plan. She's a trip. She's a freaking trip. Oh, my God. Well, at least, shit. Oh, then you can't say it's from, wait, I'll tell you. Wait, I'm missing something. I have a treasure chest pick. I can send it to you for Sprout. Holy crap. Well, hopefully it's not a huge one because that'll be $20 to ship. I live in farm country. Till first birthday. You think he's being spoiled? by YouTube family. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh my.
It's going to be like a whole nother Christmas.
Right? He's gonna have a YouTube birthday. We'll have to hold a live celebration, a YouTube celebration. It may not be on StreamYard, but we can go live from YouTube.
Yeah, well, he had a rough start. He deserves to get showered with love.
Oh, hold on. I hear him whining. Well, not whining, but he's like, so I know that.
You do that, and I start looking for squirrels. Look.
Hi, people. Hi, Dallas. Hi. What you doing? Did you have a nice sleep?
This really is a great community.
Hi. Want to come say thank you to Rhonda? You're awake and she can see your happy smiling face. Smelling his ass to see if he pooped. Sorry. Did that off camera.
And it's the star of our show.
Say thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. Hi, peoples. Ooh, hold on. I gotta shut this heater off. I'm dying. And I don't have the type of shirt that I can just whip off. Sometimes I wear layers. Not today. It's not huge, but it's respectable size. Blistering barnacles, magnets. Hello, and thank you for joining. Welcome to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice burp, baby. So yeah, we got just around 30 minutes.
Says, I can't wait to dog him in the woods. Drag him into the woods yet. Too funny.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda. I think so too. He is like, he just got this face that I'm always. Hi, Mimi, always eating my face. I always eating my face. Hi, poopy poop poops. Want a Cheeto? Not like a real one. It's apples and what did I say it was? Apples and sweet potato puff. Mm-hmm. Woo-hoo. Hi. Yeah, we're in the suburbs. We're more rural than city, definitely. I think what do we got here for let's see. We have one McDonald's in our town, no Burger King. We have maybe 3 pizza joints, 2 Chinese foods, I think. I think that pretty much covers it. Oh, we have a bowling alley too, and they have whatever there also, but yeah. And then for a restaurant like that serves breakfast, 1. But it's definitely rural. None any good, he says. Yuckaway Burger Bar joint. That's right. We haven't been to the Tuckaway since COVID, actually. That's too funny, Rhonda. We actually haven't been to the. We were smart and said, screw standing in line. And we used to call and get it to go for takeout. However, people that are standing in line get kind of upset when you go walking right past them to the top to the counter and be like, hey, blah, 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 and give them your name. And 5 minutes later, you get your stuff and go. That's not my fault that people don't, people obviously go there for the ambiance and get the hell out of the house. And for the whole atmosphere of going out to eat. We, we on the other hand, are like, yeah, right. We'll just get it to go and eat it at home. It works for us. You know what I'm saying? Right? The baby's only been to breakfast with us once so far. It's been a couple of months. We don't do eating out as much as we used to, which is good for all of us concerned. you know. When I was little, I lived in a village and had a family small store, mostly candy and pop, eggs, milk, such, and post office closed when I was 6 or 7. When I was little, when I was about in first grade, we had a store in the country, which is to the next town over, I think, from us in Candia. And it was Happy's General Store. If it would have been more, couldn't have been more country unless it said mercantile. You know what I'm saying? But it was a little mom and pop store with all those little tiny doors for people's mail. So it was a post office general store. I loved it. Mom of 4 boys. Thanks for joining. The Salty Magnet Fisher has joined us. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. We appreciate everybody coming in and hanging with us. Topic of today was Pat came up and he's continuing a conversation from Mark the Berg Hunter stream last night as to we all collect stuff. We are on YouTube because we magnet fish and we metal detect and we bottle dump or mudlark or whatever it's called. So we all collect and save the stuff that we find. You know what I mean? So the topic that they were having was, what do you plan to do when you're gone? What are you going to do with all of your treasures? Because not everybody thinks your treasure is a treasure. They're going to be like, oh my God, he's got a bunch of rusty junk. You know how the old saying goes, one man, what the hell noise was that? What's one man's treasure is another man, or what's one man's junk is another man's treasure. The post office was in a home. They added
there's jokes in there that I'm letting go.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up when I said that. There's a little there's a town past us. I think it's called Poplin. Hubby and I have been there once. It was called the Poplin Diner. It's now something else. But definitely a converted home. Like we were sitting in like the living room area, you know what I mean? And then they had a counter with stools that you could sit. And then I really think it was like a kitchen. Yeah, and the bathroom was right there off of the little dining room that had about maybe 4 tables in it. But let me just tell you, every time we go by that place, it's hopping. You see cars, right along that whole strip. We don't know where the hell they fit them all unless there's another room somewhere around the corner from where we were. But there was like maybe 4 tables in that place. And hubby was like not impressed with bacon and eggs or whatever the hell we got, you know what I mean? And the price that they paid. So
one of the best places we ever ate was a restaurant that was in the downstairs of this woman's house. And
when we went to Maine, it was like going in somebody's house too. I can't remember the name of it, but
yeah, this was in the Carolinas somewhere. And you go into the house and it's like the living room area is set up with tables. The woman comes out to take our order. She's got one arm.
Oh.
And she does all the cooking and everything. It's her place. She takes your order. She goes. She makes it all up in the kitchen, brings it out to you. Absolutely fabulous food. And she's doing this all with one arm.
Wow.
And I was like, I need to use the bathroom. And she's like, upstairs, second door on the left. In her house, Wow. So I go upstairs, second door on the left. And when I'm done, I turn to leave, and on the inside of the bathroom door is this sign that says, employee must wash hand.
Hand.
Upstairs, I'm kind of laughing. She's like, my son made that for me. But I mean, you want to talk about good business. You know, when we left, there were at least a dozen people or more outside waiting to get in.
Right? That's when you know it's good. When there
Yeah.
are people standing there waiting to get in.
Yep.
How big tip did you leave? Yeah, left your tip in the bowl. Yuck.
We silver and gold seconds like to say to everyone, if you don't have a will, please leave notes or do like Pat and make a video. Abso-freaking-lutely. And I'm going to hopefully be making my new video on Monday because I only leave a video good for a year. And then by then things have changed.
What are you doing, crazy boy? Oh, no. Somebody's getting his voice.
Have you shown him his gold yet?
Do you want to hold it? You want to hold it? Hold on. This will make you laugh. Not laugh. This will make you smile. Ready? Oh, my goodness. Watch. This is for you, babes. Look. Ready? Look. I want to see pity. Oh, my goodness gracious. So pity.
It cost me an arm and a leg for the meal. No, it was pretty affordable, actually.
Look, Rhonda. Oh, he's. Oh, we don't want to eat it. Look, see, pity. Ooh, is that for Caden? Is that for Little Sprout? He grabs it. Ooh, pity. He thinks it's Grandpa's phone. It's black and rectangle. What you doing? That's not Grandpa's phone. Woo woo, so nice. Ooh. Ooh, what you got? No eating. We gotta save that. Okay. Actually, it's laminated so your spit will not mess it up, but still, I don't need you getting a plastic cut, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you to get. Not that you have germs, but you know what I'm saying? Who knows who touched the card? I don't need him to be like a window licker all over it. Trying to keep him safe from RSV and all the other stuff. Say hi, B. Higgles. Hi. You got 20 people in the house this morning. Whoa. That is awesome.
That is outstanding.
Hi. And like I said, if you guys have any ideas for our new name, like I said, we were going to go with Johnson Family Adventures. However, there are half a dozen channels out there already with that name, so we don't know if we should go Big Giant JFA, like Jeffa JFA, Big Bold JFA, and then the Johnson Family Adventures, or like Pat has suggested, a big PBS, Bold Pick Bean and Sprout Adventures. So yeah, let us know in the comments below what your choice or what your thought of the JFA or the PBS, or even if you might have something else, you can kind of like throw around with us. And you love Pat's idea with the PBS. So yeah, Humby says send your ideas. Like I said, we loved being Team Clambake. Oh, we will always be Team Clambake. But we have this little guy here, and we want to give him half a shot for people to like him and not be, stigmatized because, his grandparents are groovy. So, we'll just, and we're going to have a family channel that's open to all and not only just adults. So that way there, he can have his own followers. You know what I mean? Obviously they have to follow our channel because he's not going to have right now his own. Like, I get enough on my plate. I can't have our channel plus little, Adventures of Little Sprout. That'll come soon enough, probably, but well, or not, because we're going to include him on our Wholesome family channel. You know what I mean? So,
Michigan Lisa Adventures WPBS, with Pig Bean Sprout. So that puts the PBS in there. That's good. And this way people don't confuse PBS for pot, bongs, and spleefs.
Yeah. Never been called groovy. Groovy or gravy? Somebody dropped my link. Babe, can you do that for Mom of 4 boys? My husband's usually good on being on that. Baby's name is Kaidon. Kaidon. It's a combination of his mom and dad, which is Katie and Brandon. I had a dream. And and she was like undecided forever. And then even when he was born, he was called Baby Boucher, and it was like, no, okay, like baby boy, like, no, we're not having this kid have baby boy put on his freaking certificate. You need to pick a freaking name. And she went with my choice, and then she picked the middle name, being her father, who's passed away, his another grandfather, but one that's not here. What does that mean, babe? She's a mod. Yeah, but she wanted you to drop her link to her channel. You know how you do that? How you post the people's links for them? Can you please do that? Or is that because you're a mod, you can do that? Is that what that is, right?
Yeah, if she's a moderator,
and she can put her own link. Oh, that's what it is. Sorry, babe. So you did good. Baby, what's up?
Rhonda just posted it. Thank you, Rhonda.
What's up, babe? I know. We got just a few minutes. Oh, my Lord. What's going on? We got a few minutes left. Here, you want this? What? Here. Scubby dubby dubby doo. Dooby dooby doo doo. Oh, he's teething. So we all know how that could be. It's already been done. I see sunshine. It's already been done. Hey, guy, hey. I can't keep doing that. Oh my God, no, I can't keep doing that. Cedar branch. Meow. We're gonna go visit Auntie in a few minutes. Okay. He wants his gold. Rhonda says. That or he's trying to crap. I don't know. No, I don't smell nothing. Don't smell no Funkalicious. Not bacon brownies. No. I'm gonna go.
No tater tots in there, huh?
Okay. Yes, it fell straight up. Yes, we love when that happens. Not that you need it. The wheel in the sky keep on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Sorry. Didn't mean to break out in Journey, and not so well. I love Journey growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely love Journey, huh? Yes, he did.
Yeah, Steve Perry could belt out a tune, man.
Yeah, he could.
Some of his newer stuff, not so nifty, but
right.
What
was his last one like? Oh, Sherry.
No. I mean, he's put out recent stuff in the last year and a half.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
random.
He still sounds a little like himself, but
I thought the whole reason they stopped was because he had like throat cancer or something.
No. He fell in love with a girl who was terminally ill.
Oh.
He stopped doing music to spend all of his time with her.
Oh.
And then after she was gone, he just never got back into it until recently. So his voice is a little out of shape. He still sounds good, but not like the Steve Perry we remember.
Oh.
How you you doing, Rob?
Oh,
Ooh.
is that good?
Mm. It's
Turn it
going to
on
be a
and up.
beautiful day.
In the
Sun
name.
is shining, the birds are singing. It don't get much better than that.
Yeah, it's still chilly here. We're looking at, holy shit, 35. I don't know who this is. Hold on 1 second. Hello?
See, that's the music you hear when people are running in
Hello?
slow motion toward each other to hug.
Yes, this is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry. I'm no, and I'm all set. Thank you so much. It kind of weird that it happened to be along the same thing as our stream. Something about final whatever. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm all set.
Yes, I want to make sure you have your final affairs in order. Yep,
Don't stop
Viking
believing,
funeral
that's
pre-planned.
right. I forgot to share. Hi, Deej. Thank you so much for coming.
See you, Deej.
Love you.
Sleeting in Iowa. Oh man, I can't stand the thought of that.
No. Right now we got sunshine. It's cold. Oh, that's what I was trying to see what I think it said 35. I could be wrong. Hey. Stop. So I know we are going to be going for a ride pretty soon.
I would have to say my favorite song from them would be Faithfully.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Of course, try singing that for it wrong. That would be like one of my favorite, like, what is it called? The ballad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they do have other stuff too. But
Mom, are they trying to sell you an extended warranty on your casket? What?
Right? Yeah. Hi, what you doing? And I try to like stop them before they get through that whole schmeal, because then I feel bad if I let them ramble and go all set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I just like no. Have you heard about it? No, and I'm not really caring to at the moment.
You know, and I'll pretty much listen to anybody for a few minutes, but if I can tell this person is from a faraway land trying to tell me their name is Steven, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm willing to listen to what you got to say, but first, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right? And I think it is so funny with, not really, but, you know, really, really, really thick accents. Yeah, and they're like, the most American name you could ever think of, you know what I mean? Hi, my name is Angel or Heather. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spell it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not.
Hello, my name is Bubba Carmichael, and
Yeah,
I'm going
my name is Ben. You can call me Ben. Or Scott.
Yeah, I think they want to talk to you about death during a live stream.
That, like, of all phone calls, I get one for end of life finance or decisions. Like, it's not Friday the 13th, right? That was last week, right? Yeah. Huh, baby. I'm like, holy crap. Which we left the house then too, and I didn't think anything of it. So we're gonna keep that train of thought. Put the phone down on me when I offered him the best deal on Telcurry Network. Hey, what's up? What? Here, you want to chew on your knob? Well, that didn't sound right, but
Yeah.
She was watching a show. It was a guy.
And another good thing is if they call you and they always call at the wrong time, be like, look, I'd love to talk to you about this. Give me your cell phone number and I'll call you back in a few hours.
Yeah.
Well, I don't give my cell phone number out. It's like, what, you don't want people calling you at home? No. Well, neither do I.
Right?
And
it's not even that. And a lot of the phone soliciting or whatever bullshit ends up being like, it's 9 o'clock here, but not in California. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, who the hell is called? But then again, a lot of telemarketers do work second shift. You know what I mean? Kid. Who you yelling at? Who you bitching to?
He's doing all right.
Scooby Dooby Doo. Potty poop. Oh, God, I hate when you do that. Of course, I don't have it clipped to him. Meep, 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 meep. Meep, 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 meep. That did not fall with the plastic to the floor. Yeah, scammers work 24 hours. Hey.
Oh yeah, I got a scam email yesterday.
Oh no.
Totally looking like it's from PayPal. No typos or anything in there, but a billion little links to it. Your invoice.
Lisa.
They say, oh, your invoice for $369. Click here to view and pay the invoice. And it's like, I don't use PayPal.
Yeah.
The only thing PayPal gets used for is pirate ship. And again, if you're buying something on eBay or whatever, you just pay direct to them.
Biting on my finger. Ooh. What you doing? I hear that. Yes, I was gonna say, hubby's gotten a couple of weird messages. You know what I mean? It starts off like, "Hey, guy," like somebody he knows, and I said,
Yeah.
"Please don't ever answer those because." You know, it's at the point now where I don't even answer my phone, or if they say, "Oh, hi, is this so-and-so that I'm talking to?" I go, "Who's this?" I don't say yes, because most of the shit now you answer say, "This is on a recorded line." So the minute you say yes, they have your voice saying yes, and they can use that to screw you over. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to cancel your bank account and open a new one? Yes. You know what I mean? Do you want to transfer all your savings into a cash app under a different name? Yes. Hey, what's cooking? Joe Dirt.
Well, you need to always answer the phone and tell them they're on a recorded line.
Right? The Asylum with Mark Miller. Hey, guys.
Mark,
thanks for joining.
up,
We got about 8 minutes.
We got Joe Dirt Treasure here. Welcome,
We got
Joe.
about 8
Thanks
minutes
for
left to the
stopping in.
stream. We are talking about, have been talking about what you plan on doing with all of your finds and what you consider treasures and keepers since you've been doing your hobbies. If you were to pass away like in a week, what would your stuff end up? Like on the side of the road going?
And this is really just a continuation of the theme that Mark the Berg Hunter had going on his stream yesterday. So that's where the idea came from. Not trying to steal anybody's thunder or nothing, but it was a great topic, and I thought, let's bring it up here.
Oops, wrong way. And Team Clambake will be changing their name to a more wholesome channel name because of Little Sprout. And we've been throwing around the bold JFA for Johnson Family Adventures because we were going to do Johnson Family Adventures, but there's like a dozen of them. So big JFA, Johnson Family Adventures, or Pat's idea with the PBS, big bold, almost like the Sesame Street Broadcasting Public Broadcasting. PBS for Pick, Bean, and Sprout Adventures. So if you want, you guys throw in the chat what you think would be cool if you like either one of those or have your own. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't say, okay. Into scammers won't say nothing because when you say computer, okay. I try, like I said, I listen, and if somebody doesn't say, if I have to say hello twice and no one says anything, I hang up. And I'll hang up anyways, even if they start to, and it, you know what I mean? It just, I'm all set dealing with you. I don't need whatever on my car insurance. I don't need new windows or a roof.
Ooh, Rob's got a good name there. Clammy Crew.
No. I told you before, Rob, I don't like Cammy. And if we're going to get away from the Team Clambake name, then yeah, we will definitely not have. Like I said, I had thought of adding the little baby seahorse, to the Team Clambake stickers and all that shit, but I don't want to give this poor kid a little. I don't want people going, you poor kid, you're stuck with your burnout freaking grandparents. You know what I mean? So we're gonna think of something that will sound way better, and it won't just be for adults. So that way, that we can get little Sprout followers to also come along for our tripping.
Oh, that's funny, Rhonda. I got a call a few days ago, and the guy's like, yeah, I'm calling you about a home equity loan. And I was like, how much do you want to borrow? And he was like, excuse me? And I'm like, well, how much are you looking to borrow? What year is your house? How much? And he's like, sorry, and hung up. It's like,
but you could scramble them. You don't have to be STD. You could be like Dan, Talisha, and Selena. I always say it wrong. I know it has a certain pronunciation. Scam. I
could not use the letters for his name, who would be STD Adventurous. That's it. Hey, girl, I put the STD in stud. All I need now is you.
Well, whatever we decide, you guys will know, because when we go to somebody's stream, it's going to come up as that. You know what I mean? But we're just giving people a heads up that we will be changing the name. So, yeah, watch out for that. And on to the next big thing. But we got about 4 minutes left in the stream. So, again, we just want to thank all of our friends / family members that have come and hung out with us this morning. Hey, we want to thank Rhonda Tolliver for Little Sprouts Gold that finally arrived safe and sound. Oh, what a gift. We really appreciate the sentiment. And
first treasure in the chest.
My God, right? I answered the phone, County Sheriff, Fraud Division. There you go. That's awesome, Mark. Damn, that would be a great channel name. Wait, which one? Oh, STD. Bill would be your first sub, Dan, is what Mama just said. Oh, my God, that is too funny. We love you, too. Thank you so much. Little Sprout sends his love with his little droolies. Huh. Say you all. Thank you.
It's not drool. Those are drizzle kisses.
Drizzle. Yeah. Wet kisses. The kind you got to teach them not to do.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for coming, hanging out with us again today.
I remember my grandma always saying, I'm not wiping it off. I'm rubbing it in.
There you go. Yeah. And I try to say that to my hubby. I bust his balls all the time because he has a mustache, okay? But he also has post-nasal drip for the most part. Yes, I know. So he gets his, little damp mustache, and he goes to give me a kiss, and I'm like, and he goes, it's coffee. Right. I would like to think so, but even still, I just like. But like I told him, let me get a turkey baster, turkey brush, and stick it in my freaking coffee cup, and then go to your face and see if you would be into that. You know what I mean?
Now, Rob does have a good suggestion there, at least the starter one: Bean and Sprout out and about.
That's cool too, except that I have a pick that's got to be in there.
I'm sure there would be a way to add a pick there. Could have PBS out and about.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Johnson family out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Or Johnson's out and about. Like I said, my God, it's just...
Yeah, go with Johnson out and about.
Yeah, wholesome, all right?
Oh, Joe Dirt says 3-gen adventures. Mm-hmm. I like that. But I think there's actually only 2 gens there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if one of my daughters was part of the channel, then we'd have the 3.
You could call it the Johnsons
Got
Hang
Mike
Out.
Johnson out and about. Oh my God. That's too funny. Like I said, we get some
Rhonda's
thinking to
good
do.
there. She said, put a poll in your community tab with 3 or 4 names and let everyone vote.
There you go. That's what we're gonna do then. I think that's we're gonna do that. It's at the 2 o'clock. It's at the 2-hour mark. So we're gonna say our goodbyes to everybody. Blow kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you so much. Right? Ready? Mwah. Love to all. Thank you so much. I gotta get this one dressed to get in the car. Take care. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm sure we'll be running into each other in everybody's streams.
Mm-hmm.
See you on Monday.
Remember, we got Freestyle Friday tonight with Can Do. Tomorrow, we've got the JP's Bar. I'm sure there's others I'm missing here. Sunday morning, my first ever live stream at 7:30, followed by Rob at 9 and Marlon at 11:30. So it's going to be a busy weekend full of stuff.
7:30 for you early risers or peeps that haven't gone to bed yet. Come hang out at App's new live stream.
Early show with Park Rat, just from 7:30 to 9 Sunday mornings. So
thank you.
We will and say, hey, get you some caffeine. I'm not.
Thank you so much, Stu.
So enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Muscle Show. Thank you for coming, and we will see you hopefully on the next one. All right. Okay, say bean and sprout out. Shippa. You want to push the button?
Oh, man, y'all.
Ready? Let's push the button. You like pushing buttons.
Boink.
Did we do it? Nope.
You'll get the hang of it.
Why isn't it doing it? I can't even end my own stream.
Sometimes it takes a second.
I hit it 3 times and it hasn't done anything yet. What's up with that? Why is it saying edit? Hello.
Do you have your keys locked or something?
I didn't think so. I don't even know where that thing is anymore. That you have to have the light on. Shit.
On mine, it's on my little touchpad. If I tap it twice, a little light comes on there that lets me know the keys are locked.
Oh, you know why I can't end the broadcast? I'm trying to do it with my finger on the screen, not the arrow from my keypad. Oh, my Lord. All right, now it'll work. Bye, guys.